Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students of class 5A and B. This is your teacher Habiba, and in today's video we are going to discuss about chapter number 7 starting Excel 2013. In the previous class or previous video we have studied still cell and formula bar, the name box also, right? In today's video we are going to discuss something about saving a workbook and selecting the cells, right? Let's go and have a look. Today's our page numbers are 101 to 104. Let's see. Creating a new workbook, opening a new workbook, saving a new workbook. These methods will be shown on the Excel sheet after this slideshow. I will show you these methods. These are already we have studied in other softwares also, but we will go through these methods when we go to the Excel sheet. For selecting cells, we have range, because we cannot, if you want to apply some changes to the cells or the data of the cells, so we cannot select one cell and do the formatting or copying or pasting or deleting turn by turn. We can just select the range of the cells and perform the function of cutting, pasting, copying, deleting, formatting, etc. So a range is a rectangular block of contiguous cells, and contiguous means cells that touch each other throughout the rectangular block or especially along a line, right? How can we select the cells range? There are three methods to select a range of cells: using the mouse button, using the extend mode, and using the go to command. Let's see how can we do this on the Excel sheet. Here we open our Excel sheet. Okay. For creating a new workbook, we will go to File and click on New. Here this blank workbook will be there. We can click on that, and this is our new workbook. We can save its name according to the given or according to our requirement, save as, and we can save it at desktop using our personalized name, right? Whatever we can make it. Record 5B or A, 5AB. Okay, the name has been changed. So this is our new workbook. To save it, we can click it and save it. It has been saved, already saved. When we rename it, it is already saved here on the desktop. To have a look, see, here it is, record 5AB. It is saved, right? To open it, we can go to the open, and record 5AB is there. Got it? For saving भी हो गई और वो भी देख लिया. Entering the data can be done by single method, but it will be shown on two different places. If I write in E3 some number, so it will be entered here in the selected box, and it will be also shown in the formula bar. So these were the things which we have already studied. In today's video we will go with the selecting cells. For selection, this is if we want to format these cells according to our own requirement, right? So we have to select these cells first. For this selection we have three different methods to select them. Okay, what are those three methods? Let's have a look. Those three methods are: first, that we are using the mouse or the touchpad of the laptop. So we can just click it here and with this mouse pointer, this broad cross sign, I will press the left mouse button or the left touchpad button and drag the mouse or my finger to the rightmost corner diagonally. Diagonally means this side, yeah, diagonally. This is horizontal, this is vertical, and this side is diagonally. So diagonally I will move this pointer as long as I have to take it to select the cells, right? So these cells will be selected where I put wherever I will leave my mouse pointer, that portion will be selected. So this is called the mouse pointer, using the mouse selection, right? We have selected the range from B3 to R21. Got it? Next way to select the cells B3 to R21 is using the extend mode. Extend mode is given on our page number 104, which is regarding the extend mode. We have to just give the names, or just once click on the cells, the first cell and the last cell. B3 is here, okay. First I will click B3, then I will press the shortcut key for extend mode. Here this is the extend mode. The shortcut key for extend mode is F8, right? As I press the F8, this extend selection mode is open. It is written here. Current selection will be extended to include newly selected cells, F8, right? So now I will select the last cell of the range. That could be R21 or 22, wherever I will click. So all the range is selected, right? Now I have to turn off the extend selection mode, because if I do not turn off, wherever I will click, the extend selection will take my last point to be the destination or the last point of the selection, okay. So to turn off the selection, I have to click F8 again. F8 is the on button and F8 is the on button. Notice that here extend mode is no more written here. So the range is selected. Now I can click anywhere, okay, after performing my task. Third and the last method to select a range is find and select. To find and select, we will go to home tab. After that we will go to the editing group, then find and select, and we will drop down the menu and press go to. This go to will ask for a reference. So this reference is the address of the cells which we want to select. We will give the first cell address, that will be B3, and put a full colon between two dots up and down, and then we will give the last cell address, that will be R22. Press OK, and the range is selected. This is B3 and this is R22. The range full is selected. So these were the three methods to select the range of the cells. Now we can perform any function. If we want to fill the backgrounds, we can fill the backgrounds. Oh, we can change some light color also. We can use some light colors like here, okay. Now we can give the table borders, all borders, we can show the border lines, right? Same thing, if we want to change the size of the text, we can change the size of the text, which will eventually change the size of the cells also. By default it is 11, okay. So these are the things which we can do with our selection modes. if we have written something on this cell, so I can change the text of, first we select and then apply the text name on all here. So whatever will be written, all the cells, in all the cells will be Algerian now, right? So these are to apply different things. We have to select a range, and we have learned that how can we select the range of the cells using 3 methods. Thank you.